Hello everyone, my name is Calvin Sidnor IV, and I'll be doing a film review on Bridge of Spies. This is a 2015 film starring Tom Hanks, written by Matt Charman and the Coen brothers, Ethan and Joel, and directed by Steven Spielberg. Of the four types of film criticisms, I have chosen to approach this film from a thematic criticism perspective, given the power of the writers, the director, and the actors criticizing the film from its deeper meaning. Thematic criticism gets at the heart of the film's power. This film definitely speaks to the human condition as it draws us in on this very powerful moral story. The author of Real Spirituality notes that successful movies will have all of the characters facing the same struggle, albeit in different ways. This is true of Bridge of Spies. This movie draws the viewer in on the same struggles. Bridge of Spies is a 1957 spy film that is set in the Cold War era between the United States and Russia. This is definitely a film about good versus evil. The movie has a lot of dark scenes. The scenes are primarily in the evening or occurring in a dark room, and it's cold, rainy, or snowy. The music fits in well with the scenes because it is dreary and supports the seriousness of the Cold War story. America has captured a Russian spy, Abel, played by Mark Rylance. The United States wants to try him in a court of law, but wants to try and show impartiality during the proceedings. The ultimate goal, however, is that everyone, including the United States government, wants Abel to be found guilty and for him to be executed. Donovan, Tom Hanks' character, a well-polished, successful, and serious insurance attorney, was tasked with defending this case. To the surprise of everyone, Donovan defends Abel as he would defend any criminal, using the full breadth of the law, the Constitution, and his high integrity. Donovan would defend Abel successfully, that is, keeping him from getting the death penalty. He would have the brilliant idea of keeping Abel alive so that in the event of an American being captured during war, Abel would be used as a negotiating tool, an insurance policy, if you will. It just so turns out that there are two paralleling plots happening. An American top-secret pilot gets shot down and captured in Russian territory, and a Yale graduate student in East Germany is accused of being an American spy. Donovan's brilliant idea was now on the table, and the United States government wanted him to negotiate the trade. The government wanted to negotiate a one-for-one trade, Abel for the American pilot. Donovan had in mind the negotiations of both the captured pilot and the Yale student. Donovan plans to show the world who we are as Americans and who he was as a person. He displayed the courage of our early Christian martyrs who were persecuted. Donovan was not going to compromise his faith or his belief in the American justice system. As Christians, we face similar moral and integrity issues daily. There are three theological themes that stuck out to me: faith, redemption, and love. As Christians, shouldn't we show people who we are regardless of the circumstances? Are we to be easily swayed by the world around us? The grace that was shown by Donovan was redemptive, as Christ's grace is redemptive for us. The film shows us that God's grace is sufficient in all things. Also, this movie demonstrated the importance of love. The second greatest commandment tells us to love our neighbors as we love ourselves. Matthew 22:37. Donovan did just that. Like Christ, Donovan did what was right in spite of the tremendous pressures to have a worldly response to fear and to the unknown. We are children of God, and we are to show agape love to everyone. For if we love like the world, we will also hate like the world. Donovan lived the law of love. Jesus tells us that all men will know that you are my disciple if you have love for one another. John 13:35. Lastly, the film is transformative for its viewers. It shows how God uses his children for his purpose. Donovan was the right man at the right time to accomplish his mission. We are all called for a purpose in God's redemptive plan for salvation. This is a great movie, and I would recommend it to anyone. If you're looking for a lot of action, this movie might not be for you. Thank you for listening, and I hope you enjoyed it. God bless.